Huh. Okay. Hey. Apparently we're online. Okay. What did I do there? Cool. Right, I think we are streaming. Hi, people in the chat. Can you hear me okay? Can you see me okay? Hi. There you go. Look, I've written hi. That's good. Yeah, you can hear me. That's awesome. Hi, the flaunting sky. Nice to see you today. Hi, Sai. So, oh, has it gone offline on YouTube? Is it still working? It says it's offline. We can see you. Hi, all. Hi, Yaman. Oh no, we're still there. We're still there. Awesome. Cool. Okay, so unfortunately, this is not going to be the most interesting or exciting stream I'm ever going to do. What I'm doing is just developing my next tutorial series. So I'm looking to create a cute little robot guy. As you can see, I've made a start. So what I'm going to be trying to do is just sort of finish the modelling. I need to get the head smoothed and textured. And depending on how fast I go, I might even make a start on some texturing as well. Rigging. So, yeah, I'm just going to get into it. So I can see chat, I think. So if you have any questions, just drop them in there. And we'll just chill. Or that's what I plan to do anyway. Just chill. Right. So one thing that I've left so far on the way that this guy's set up is his head's not actually attached. And my plan is to just do that with a couple of cylinders and hope that that kind of works out okay. And nothing's really been smoothed yet, so I do need to look at doing that as well. But we'll keep it simple. It's wonderful. I'm glad you think so. We'll see how it turns out. Hopefully this guy's going to be going into Unreal Engine. We're going to get him rigged and animated and set it up as a third-person character. Hopefully. We'll see if we ever get there. Right, let's get a cylinder in there. I'm just going to drop the subdivisions down. And then just try and get this in place. Oh, didn't like that. A video on it is recorded. What's recorded? This is not recorded. This is live, and once I finished, it won't still be up. As for the video on UE4 mobile touch input, I might do one on touch input, but I'm probably not going to touch C++ because that is a little bit outside my wheelhouse. I am not a coder. It scares the crap out of me, as all the best things should. Okay, so we only need to see a little bit of that's kind of nice. A little bit of this, so we don't need it to be too high. I want it to be fairly thin as well. That looks cool. So we'll put one off to this side. And then I'm going to duplicate it to here. And I want one to just be a little bit fatter for some reason. There we go. Got hot chocolate, in case you're wondering. It's nice. I got it from a shop, but it tastes like McDonald's hot chocolate. So that's a bonus, isn't it? Right, let's just see if we can get these guys then. And oh, wrong button. Give them a bit of smoothing. We do need to sort this out actually. Q. And we're going to use the crease tool just to put these edges back. Okay, the flaunting sky. If you want to ask a question, you go for it, dude. And Shubham, hello. Welcome to a stream. What I'm doing. There we go. That looks better. Okay, now back into object mode. This one and this one. I would like to assign existing material. Oh, I haven't named them. Not that one. Yeah, that's better. Got a bit of metallic amazingness going on now. They are too far apart. Don't like it. Yeah, that's better. What should the upcoming 3D modeler focus on more? I'm assuming like a beginner to a 3D artist. My advice is just learn as much as you can. So try different techniques and try and experiment with everything. So try some organic modeling, try some sculpting, try some hard surface modeling, get good at UV mapping, kind of give everything a go. The more that you can do, the more employable you'll be, and the more flexible you'll be as well. Okay, we've got that. I think we need to do some smoothing now. So let's see how this goes. Yeah, that looks kind of nice. Ho, now we're talking. Yep. Got a nice little screen going on as well. Awesome. Okay, these also need to be smoothed. Probably not to the same degree. Yeah, we'll just do it once. Mesh smooth. That's looking good. Okay, what does this piece look like? Kind of cool. Okay, that's actually not bad. I don't think I need to smooth it any more than that. That is pretty nice. Cool. Okay, this piece. Mesh smooth. How's that one looking? Yep, that'll do. It is a vast subject, Mr. Sky. Yeah, there's so much that you can learn. It's almost never ending. As soon as you feel like you've learned something as well, you can quickly be out of date. Techniques are evolving all the time. Okay, that looks cool. How does that look? Yeah, looks okay. I think we need a couple of divisions on that one. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go with that. Let's keep it nice and smooth. Okay, so smooth. Smooth, smooth, 2 divisions, smooth, smooth, 2 divisions, smooth, with 2 divisions. Yay! Yeah, that's looking kind of cool. The Discord link is quite confusing. I am going to tidy that up at some point. The idea is that before you go into the Discord, you get assigned a role. It's a bit like the different houses at Hogwarts. So I think there are 10 questions. You just answer each one, and at the end it'll give you a link. And you use that link to enter the Discord. And it'll either put you into Amano House, Carmack House, or Miyamoto House. And then you'll be in the Discord server. So it doesn't just drop you straight in. There's like a sorting ceremony first. So yeah, that's what that's all about. That looks okay actually. I might leave it like that. No, let's keep it really smooth. Yeah, that's better. Cool. Right, I don't know if I'm fully happy with this shape. It'll do. I don't have it. Oh, hello. Oh, what did I just do? Don't have enough subdivisions to do what I want to do. That's going to need a couple of divisions. Yeah, you can rejoin if you want. It's not quite as active a community as some others. But, you know, we jump on there from time to time. There's a couple of other really helpful people in there as well. So if you get stuck with something or if you've got a question, people are often really happy to help. So it's pretty cool. Can I just press 1 on all of these? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so they just want to be smoothed once. Will it let me do 2 at once? It will. I think I decided only to smooth these once as well, so cool. This one probably wants a couple. Yeah, we'll do 2 subdivisions on that one. Ah, not 3. Mentalist. And these are probably going to want 2 as well. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Right. Oi oi. Oh, Connor. Why? Why, Connor? Have you not got work to be doing? There's always one, isn't there? Always one. Right. I need to sort the head out. Oh, nice. Quality. That'll do it. Planar on the z-axis. Project. Oh dear. Right, so that's okay for most of the head, I believe. I think what I'm going to do with the rest of the UV shell is just shrink it down and plop it in the top corner. Just out the way, because what I want to do is put a face on this guy. And this is going to be his face, hopefully. Right. So I'll put this into object mode, and we're going to export. Oh, now. I don't think I've exported it. Textures? No. UV snapshot, that's what we're looking for. Yeah, we'll do 2048 by 2048. I want the PNG though. Where shall I save it to? Images. Yep, that's all good. We'll anti-alias the lines. Yeah, apply. Cool, right, I'll open Photoshop next and we'll have a go at making some eyes, I think. Please post the making of this, it would be nice. Flaunting Sky, the idea is what I'm doing now is I'm just going through the steps for myself so that I'm able to put this together as a tutorial. So the modeling's fairly straightforward and I'm going to put it into lots of like a series of videos is the idea. So chapter 1 will be modelling, chapter 2 will probably be rigging, chapter 3 will be animating, chapter 4 will be putting it all together in Unreal Engine 4. Cody, the idea is that he will have facial expression. That's what I'm looking to do now. I'm going to give him a simple face to get started, but I might make it so that I can use the UV map to change his expression. I do need to experiment with that a little bit though, because it's not a workflow that I have tried before. But I've seen it done to good effect on the facial expressions for, if you're aware of the game Billy Bust Up, it's just gone onto Kickstarter. I know that they do it, so it's worth looking at that. Right, desktop, robot character, images, and head UVs. Right, so let's just put a background layer in first. And we'll fill that with black. Cool. So now you can see that I know what the dimensions of the head are. I should be able to put some eyes on there, hopefully. Yeah, the idea is that we are going to animate this, or I'm going to animate it at some point. We'll give him the standard third person thing, so he'll have an idle animation, a walk, a run, a jump, a landing. Then maybe some sort of special things that are just related to this character, we'll see. But that's the idea of this character. Right, let's have a look. What kind of eyes do I want? There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Right, we need a new layer. So I'm just going to go for really basic shapes, hopefully. And we'll see if we can turn those into something interesting. So I would like a rounded rectangle. I think that's the thickness. What is all this that I've got to set up? Who knows Photoshop? How do you reset a tool back to default? What is this nonsense? Okay. I need to pick a nice colour. I want turquoise. That's fairly close to turquoise, isn't it? That doesn't help me. Ooh. Bit bluer than that. Yeah, we'll try that. That's my fill colour. And my stroke colour, I want to be the same. Right, I need rounder corners than that. How do I change that? Can I do it with this, or is that just a thickness? Yeah, that's not it. Wow, I should be better at Photoshop than this. Oh, where do you change it? Ah, radius. Of course it is. Let's do 50. Still needs to be bigger than that. Let's do 200. Oh, now we're talking. That, my friends, is an eye. Oh, yes. I'm happy with that. Or happy enough. Right, so we've got one eye, I think. What I kind of need to do now is get things fairly central. So what I'm going to do is just rasterize this layer for now. That gives me one eye. And then, so it is 2048, which means center is going to be 1024. Ah, perfect. Like that. And then the center here is going to be 1024. Awesome. And then I would like this to, in fact, I bet I can just line it up using the UV lines, which will be pretty cool. Yeah, if I just get it so it touches there. Awesome. And then we'll duplicate that. And we shall put one on the other side. Oh, he's got it. That's going to look swish. Thanks, Flaunting Sky. You're great. Right, now, I want to put an effect on this, and I've never done this effect, so I'm going to... I found a tutorial. Where is it? So it's this. How to create a computer screen LED text effect in Photoshop. So let's see what he reckons that we need to do. Create a layer called computer and fill it with, which is dark grey. I don't need that. Inner glow. On what? Add an inner glow. I'm not going to do that. Computer screen texture and patterns. Add a pattern overlay. Okay, so I need to download this computer monitor seamless texture. I'll give that a go. Ooh. You go away. Install the pattern in Photoshop. What is it? I don't know how you install that in Photoshop. Has that done it? Wow, I need to get better at Photoshop. I think you should press on the triangle near the colour. That triangle? You've lost me now, dude. Warning, out of gamuts for printing. Interesting. It will be good colour. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Right, so I'm going to assume that installed. I'm not entirely sure, but we will see. Okay, you can also try these. Okay, we've got some more that are free for personal and commercial use. Cool. Okay, layer style pattern overlay. But it doesn't. This is not a very clear. Tutorial. I like the idea of it. Add an outer glow style for the computer monitor text and convert the layer into a smart object. Why? Pff, whatever, we'll give it a go. So, let's just... Oh no, I'm running out of storage space. Let's just... what I want to do. Control Shift E. Nope. Control Alt E. That's the one. Right, so let's put an outer glow on these. The colour will be better. What if I click on that? I'm okay. This is not for printing anyway, so it shouldn't be a big problem. Oh, mad. Temp. Yeah, I will. I'll make some some space in a minute. I need to get a new hard drive. I bought an expensive computer, but I really cheaped out on the hard drive or the SSD. So I need to sort that out. But I should be okay for now. I'm not asking it to do anything too complicated. He said, hopefully. Right, what am I looking for? Outer glow. I mean, I like it, but I don't think it's the right colour, do you? That's kind of cool, I'm not going to lie. What does the spread do? Ooh. It's kind of nice. Right, what does Matey think on his... So he's gone 75%, no spread, and 66. I'll give it a go. Let's put this over here so I can follow it. Right, so he's gone for softer. Okay, screen opacity 70%. Oh no, hope it gets better than that in a minute. Spread 0. Okay, yeah. Size. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's pretty nice. A bit higher on that. Okay, right. Convert to a smart object. I don't really use smart objects. Alright, let's see what that does. Your text effect should now look like this. Kinda does. His is glowier than mine. I'm assuming that I now can't change the glow very easily. No, let's undo that then. And just make sure I'm happy with the glow. So I think he has just a bigger size on his. Yeah, we'll do that. Then we'll convert it back to a smart object. Awesome. It's reminding me of the character Wally. Yeah, this is actually a mashup of about 4 different characters that I was using as reference. I really like the 2 eyes though. I think that looks really cool. So we'll see if that comes out alright. Okay, time to add a layer style for the smart object. Add a pattern overlay using that monitor texture. So, pattern overlay. Now you're asking a question. Did it install the pattern overlay? Oh, how would I know? LED screen pattern. Yeah, boy. Oh, that's good. I mean, it's the wrong colour, but it is good. Can I change the opacity? Oh, I like it. That's kind of nice, right? Look at that. Yes. Okay. So, they've gone for linear burn, apparently. I'll give that a go. Oh, it's nice. It is nice. That looks good. How clear is the stream, guys? Can you like see the LED effect on the eyes, or is it a bit blurry on the stream? Because I can't tell. Gaussian blur, you say? Okay, next we'll add some smart filters. These smart filters are regular, can then be applied to a smart object becoming smart filters. This means then they can be edited. Oh, it's non-destructive. Nice. Okay, so we're going to go to filter blur, Gaussian blur. Or Gaussian blur. How many pixels has he gone? 2.1? Alright, I see. It's just kind of softening the edges then. Okay, yeah, I'll give that a go. That's 4.1 in my case. What does the motion blur do? We'll see. Filter, blur, motion blur. Okay, so he's got an angle of 90 degrees for a distance of 8 pixels. I'm doubling it though, so I'm going to go for 16. Oh yeah, because it's kind of, yeah, I get what I was doing. It's like smearing it. Mosaic to attain a soft pixelated effect. Okay. What is that? Filter, pixelate, mosaic. Not really sure what this is doing. So he's gone for a cell size of 6. I'm going to try 12. Oh no, I see it. Yeah. Cool. And I'm guessing I can make that bigger then. Very cool. Let's go back to 10. Yep, I'm a fan. This is turning out nice. Yes, thanks, Ashu. Thanks for being here, and thanks for being you. Okay. Anything else to do to finish creating this effect? Gradient fill. No, I'm cool. I think that's going to do it. So what I'm going to do now is just add another layer here. I'm going to fill that with black. And that's going to just give me my eyes for now. I'm going to do File, Save As, Head, Texture. For now, I might change this later. What do I want? Yeah, save it as a Photoshop file in the source images folder. Save. Okay. And then I want to see what happens if I bring this resolution down a little bit. So let's do a save as first. We'll get it as a PNG. And then we're going to go image size. Let's try 512 by 512. Okay. Ugh. It's not the best, is it? I think it's resampled everything. Let's not do that. Let's just keep it as it is. Right. For now, I'm going to close Photoshop to hopefully clear up some of that memory that was not happy. Kono Dio Da. I don't know what he's saying. Sid, I don't know what you're saying, dude, but I like it. Well done. Right, we need to make a new material. Let's get the Hypershade open. Okay, I've been using Stingray so far, so I think I'll keep that up. So we'll have a Stingray PBS. I'm just going to call this one head. Maybe face. Okay, I'm going to use a color map for it, and we will load in our texture. Head texture, good idea. Nice, and that should be all I need, although I might. Yeah, we'll use an emissive map as well. Although, I might not need to, because I bet I can just do it on the slider. We'll leave that for now. And what we're going to do is put this into face mode and select all the faces that I want to apply this material to. Assign existing material, and we'll put face on there. And something's gone very wrong. Why is that What am I looking at? Where's my face material? Okay, something's not gone right. Why can't I see his little face? Ball bags. Okay, the texture's there. So that works. Something not working here. Source images, head texture. What's going on? Something winding me up. Where is it? Unless it's getting a... Huh. You know when it's just not going to be your day? How have I cocked this up? Why is the texture not showing? You son of a bitch. What does "dar" mean? I don't know if I'll ever understand YouTube chat. Wally. Not quite Wally. He has some similarities to him. He's an original creation that is I take inspiration from lots of other places. Let's put it that way. We shall see. We shall see. Right, I don't know what. Maybe create the material again. Oh, how annoying. Okay, let's just go into object mode and we're going to apply. The white material back to everything. Cool. Right, we're going to delete this face material. It's not working. And then let's try making a new one. See if it will work this time. Okay, I would like a colour map. Here is my base colour, to which I would like to attach a file. And then everything there looks okay. So we click on the file and we add a head texture and click on open. It doesn't appear to have done anything with an alpha, but nothing's showing up there as being right. I wonder why. Okay, let's try it with a Lambert. Okay. What's its problem? It's not transparency. Why is that so dim? Poggers. Yeah. Do I use other 3D software? I do use ZBrush. I don't use 3ds Max because it's very similar to Maya, and kind of Maya is the one that I learned. Deadpoolish, yes, there is a new course coming up. It's this one. What we are streaming today is just me preparing the course. So it's going to be setting up a character for Unreal Engine. So we're going to do modeling, we're going to do UV mapping and texturing, we're going to do rigging, we're going to do animation, and then we're going to set him up in Unreal Engine 4 as a third-person character. Trat Cantarell, sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Do I prefer Maya over Blender, and why? I prefer Maya because that's the 3D software that I learned to use, basically. It's also industry standard, which is good. It is a really good idea to know how to use the software that they are using in industry. That being said, I really do like Blender because it's free and it can do just about everything that you want the software to do. And I'm more on board with Blender since Autodesk have made it harder to get the student versions of Maya and 3ds Max. So yeah, I've got nothing against Blender, and I possibly will look to do a Blender series in the future. But for right now, yeah, I just prefer Maya. Okay, can you help me get better with paint weight? My rig always stick with each other when I move it. I'm not going to do a painting skin weight tutorial because it drives me crazy. I can do it, but everything about it fills me with rage. Maybe in the future, but this character, you'll notice he's robotic, and part of the reason for that is that I don't want to include skin weights in the tutorial. When will I release the full course? Who knows? You know that I never work quickly. It might take me a couple of months, it might take me a year, who knows. But you can see I'm working on it. It's here, so we'll see. Blender is great, and I will get to figure out how to use it one day. Someone did tell me that you can customize the controls to make it sort of behave like Maya, which would suit me because I've been using Maya for about, how old am I now? 30s, for about 14 years. So yeah, I'm very stuck in my ways. But one day I'll get on top of Blender because it's a good tool to have if you're stuck without one of the paid ones like Maya. Is it game ready? This one will be game ready, yeah, that's the idea. So there'll probably be an optimization pass on this as well, where we will mostly just delete edge loops that are unnecessary. I'm not going to go too deep into that. Blender, you asking what Blender is? Blender is like the leading free alternative. It's open source as well for 3D modeling. If you're not aware of it, you should totally check it out because it is amazing. Can you tell me which 3D software is good for 3D artist? Any of them, really. Just get good at them. Blender's good, Maya's good, 3ds Max is good. Even things like Cinema 4D. You also need to get a sculpting package under your belt as well. So something like ZBrush or Mudbox is a good idea. And then the texturing tools as well. Textures, or materials rather, that can really make your work sing. So getting on board with something like Substance Painter or even Quixel Mixer is getting much better. They're all really good software to look at. Right, what was I doing? I was trying to get his face to show up, wasn't I? So the texture works, but my stingrays are really temperamental now. They're making me so angry. Oh my god. I think I know what I did. Oh no, I didn't. No, I didn't. I wasn't that stupid. Okay, let's delete that one. We'll give it Stingray another go. We'll see if I can get it to work. Colour map. Oh my god! I know what I did now. I didn't put it in the right place. Put it in base colour. You think I'd know better? Been doing this for long enough. Right. There they are, look. Now it works. Shane, you mug. You absolute mug. Right. Now it's going to work. Assign material to selection. Face. Hey, there we go, little guy. What makes a good render look so good? Like the realism combined with the cut. I'm Korean. Korea 3D modeling tutorial searching difficult. Yeah, maybe just find whatever you can, dude. I don't know. Luckily, that's not an issue that I have. Sorry, I'd like to be more help. What makes a good render? I don't know what you mean by realism combined with cartoonish style. But the things that make a good render are always materials and lighting. Get good materials, get good lighting. And I'm glad you've learned a lot from me, Mr. Flaunting Sky. Or Mrs. Flaunting Sky. I'm assuming gender there. That's a bad idea in 2020, isn't it? I'll get myself cancelled. Right. I also want to see if we can do emissive on this. That's not doing a lot, is it? Oh, emissive intensity. That would be an idea, Shane. Yeah, I think we need an emissive map on this. Miss Flaunting Sky. There you go, you see? That's what you get for assuming gender. I can only apologise, Miss Flaunting Sky. I will try and do better in future. Okay, emissive intensity. Oh, look at them glow! Yeah, boy! Yep, I am here for that. Am I good with making a character? I am good with making simple, stylized, cartoony characters. If you want me to create something that would be like something from The Last of Us 2, that's not for me. It's just an area that I've never really focused on. But it is something that when I get time in my life, I will focus on. And I'll spend the money on the courses to get good at it as well. Because I'm in awe of the people that can do it really well. Right, let's now have a little look at this material one more time. So it's rough. I don't want it to be rough, I want it to be glass-like. Maybe not that much. Just need it to catch the light a little bit. Oh yeah, that's okay. Yep. Okay, you know what that's going to do. I think I'm happy enough with that. Cool. What do I do next? Will I animate the eye texture like a blink? Yeah, that's the idea. I think what I would need to do for that is put more than one type of eye, like more than one expression in the texture, and then animate the UV coordinates. But it's something that I just need to experiment with. I'm going to try and aim to do like a weekly stream whilst I'm developing this. So there'll probably be a stream where I'm experimenting with that particular technique to see how it goes and how it transfers into something like Unreal Engine as well. So we'll see how that goes. But I think it's fairly straightforward. I think you can just do it as part of your animation. But as I say, it's something I need to just test out to make sure that I'm happy with it. Right, those eyes, do they need to be closer together? I can't decide if I'm happy. I think that'll do for now. Yeah, that's going to do. I'm happy with it. Let's. I think I'm going to give him a little antenna. Him or her a little antenna on top. But I don't know what kind of antenna I want. I could do with some reference. Oh yeah, metallic one could be cool. Can you see that effect? You can up close. I might just need to adjust that so you can see the pixelated effect a bit more, maybe. let's just YOLO it for the antenna. How long will it take you to get better like those 3D professional artists? Hundreds of hours. Mr. King, oh, I've done it again. Mr., Mrs., Miss, or unspecified King. Just need to put lots of time into it. Find as many resources as you can. YouTube channels are out there that are putting up like time-lapse work, tutorials. Find them, follow them, and just build up your skill set. And then kind of every so often set yourself a project. Maybe every 2 weeks, give yourself something to model and then see how it goes. That would be my advice. That's all you can do. But be ambitious as well. You're going to run up against a lot of frustration. It's not easy, this stuff. But if you stick with it, you can get good at it. How do you spell antenna? Someone put in the chat how you spell antenna. This is not a word I write very often. Antenna? Is that it? I think that's right, isn't it? I think it's AE for multiple, antennae when there's more than one. I'm going with that, antenna. Do you know what? You guys can't even see it because I put the chat over it, haven't I? Take my word for it. Okay, antenna. Right, let's get this little chappy stuck on his head. If you were an antenna, where would you be? At the back? Okay, that was kind of cool. Let's turn the symmetry off. I don't think I knew that was up there. Okay. Yep, that's not a good idea, is it? Cody, is it difficult to rig a face? It depends on how experienced you are. I would say yes. For those that are experienced, it's just going through the process that they've always gone through. And they're just kind of doing it again. But if you've never really done it before, then yes, it can be really difficult. Oh, what is that? Why has it done that? That's mental. What's it doing? How strange. Something like that. Hey, there we go. Right, let's crease. Which is my metal texture. That one. Cool. Bang that in his head. Hey, what about that? That might be too small. We'll leave it for now. That's kind of cool. Right. People in the chat. As soon as you're here anyway, you might as well make yourself useful. Do we think I need to do anything else to this character, looks-wise, before I move on to a bit of rigging? What do you reckon? Is there anything else he just needs to make him feel complete? I got a dislike on YouTube. Someone's a real son of a bitch. How couldn't they live with themselves? Twitch thinks I'm streaming a game. Teamfight Tactics, apparently. I don't think I set that one up properly. Whatever. Let's see. These pieces kind of need to go together. Mesh combine. I think that'll do it. Yeah, I think everything else can be handled through parenting, I reckon. Right, I'm assuming because no one's come up with any ideas of what the character needs, we're all happy for me to move on? Yeah? Awesome. It's just like teaching one of my classes. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but in 2020, the world is not the same, and so I now have to teach my classes online. Which is not my favourite thing to do, let me tell you. Right, okay. Let's see how this goes then. I would change the hands. They look too thin. You reckon? When you say too thin, are you talking like we just make them fatter that way? Or do they just need to be bigger overall? Because you might have a point. Maybe they just need to be bigger. Not like that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it for now. But, Carol, if you fancy sketching out a cool robot for me and sending it over, because that's where I struggle. I'm okay with the modelling stuff, but the imagination stuff, ugh. How do people come up with all these cool ideas? It's too much. rigging. Here we go. Wish me luck. Delete by type history. Wow, nothing's named. Chest. What would you call that? Pelvis. Left shoulder. Left upper arm. We'll call it left elbow. Is that an underscore or is that a space? Left forearm. A bit more smooth and oval. I'm not an artist, but I look at that model as if it was from some cartoon. Yeah, it's supposed to look a bit cartoony. So yeah, you might have a point. As I say, I'm not quite able to make the change now, but I will consider that because I think you do have a point. We'll call this one left wrist. Don't know what we'll call this one. Left hand. That actually makes sense. I'll call this left fingers. Cool. Head is a good idea, I reckon. Oh, yeah, that's all part of the head. That's fine. Right shoulder. Right upper arm. We'll call that right elbow. Right forearm. This is taking forever. Right wrist. Right hand. And right fingers. I wish I'd been naming this as I went along. That would have made it much easier. Live and learn, Shane. Live and learn. Okay, so if I've called that one there pelvis, what should I call this? I mean, is that the spine? I don't really know how I've put this together. I'm going to call it root. I might change it later. Help me in Roblox Studio, please. I can't help you, dude. For an automaton, I think you should consider twist bones. What do you mean? Can you give me an example? Have you got like a link of an image or something that you could send me? I'm not really sure on what you mean by that one. Okay, so left hip, left up leg, left knee, left lower leg. Left foot. I think I'm nearly there. I've almost named everything. Yes! Mid bones between shoulder and upper arm. I could do. The idea is, for this at least, I want to keep it simple. I want this to be as accessible as possible so that people can create their own character from scratch. So I'm trying to keep the modeling simple. I'm trying to keep the texturing simple. So the only bit that's got UV mapping on this is going to be the eyes, the face. The skeleton is going to be as simple as possible. So I'm going to use the inbuilt human IK skeleton. And then I'm going to try and keep, part of the reason it's a robot is that the animation doesn't need to be quite as fluid. So it's going to cover a lot of skills, but hopefully be accessible. That's the idea. We'll see how well that goes in practice, but hopefully. Oh, hello. Is that all? I don't want that one. Modeling, mesh, separate. Right, upper leg. Right, knee. Right, lower leg. And right foot. Yes. Okay, I think I've named it all now. So that's got to be a good sign. Hi Subash. Guys, how do I fix white render screen in 3ds Max? When I render in 3ds Max, I only see white screen. Can't help me, dude. 3ds Max is not my thing, unfortunately, but maybe someone in the chat can. Robot does T-pose. Yeah, he does. I feel like I should give this guy a name. What do you reckon? Give me some suggestions. What should he be called? We can't have Jeff. I've had Jeff in the past. Right. What is all this? Quick rig. Oh, do you know what? That might be what I do. Which outputs in human IK rig. Display the character controls. Let's just give that a go. So if I select all this shouldn't work, but I'm curious. Quick rig. This will probably try and bind. Alright, let's give it a go. So I think this is going to try and skin it, so it should look ridiculous. I don't want it skinned, I want it parented, but we'll see what we get. Okay, are you ready for this? So, we have a wrist controller. Do you know what? That's not terrible. Myra have come a long way with their auto rigging tool. Oh, that's not good. The legs, however, are not a triumph, are they? Why is it? Oh, it also does not know where the hips are. Look at that. It's put the root joint up there. Yeah, that's going to be a no-go, I think. Uh-oh, I've made it angry. This might crash. Get rid of the rig. You son of a bitch. Go away. Undid my naming of the foot as well. Right, so we're not going to be using that message. Oh, we've got some names. Why don't you continue in Unreal Engine tutorials? This is an Unreal Engine tutorial. This is an Unreal Engine character tutorial. But we're making him first. So, yeah. This is intended to be how to set up a third-person character in UE4. But a lot of things in Unreal Engine do require other software as well. So we'll start in Maya, we'll end up in Unreal Engine. Wall B, good idea. Roro. Is that Roby or Robbie? Bim and Bbot. There's some pretty good names. Keep them coming if you've got any more ideas. Okay. So I don't think any of the tools that I want are going to be here. So let's go to Human IK. So we're not going to use Quick Rig because that doesn't work. Let's go to none. Right, we're going to create a skeleton. Usually these are far too big, and today is no different. But what we're going to do is we're going to resize my little mate, my little robot. Okay, so let's put it into a group. I'm going to put the pivot for the group down by his feet. Where's my up arrow? There it is. And then we're going to line him up with the feet. Why are they not in line with the floor? Interesting. Not in a good way. X. Why is that not lining up very well? What's it doing? Oh, because I'm pressing V. Mug. X. There we go. Yeah, that looks lined up. Right, let's now size him up. Okay, so what I like to do is just get the skeleton and the character to get close, and then I'll start positioning things a bit more manually. We'll see how that goes. Is there a way to export Unreal Engine modules with rig into 3ds Max? Yes. I forget what it is, but it can be done. There's just an export setting in Unreal Engine. You can export to an FBX, and 3ds Max can open FBX. And if I remember correctly, it takes the rig with it as well. So if you want to like export the UE4 mannequin, you can do that. In fact, I think I've done it in a video. One where I did some motion capture. It definitely can be done. Right click on the thing that you want to export in UE4 and there's an option for it. You should be able to find it. It's not overly difficult, I promise. Right. Is there a way to turn on symmetry for skeletons? Nope. There must be. Huh. Okay, I'm going to Google that because I want to know. Maya 2020 skeleton. Mirror. That's not going to bring me what I want. I don't want mirror joints. No, this is not what I want. Do you know what? For now, I'll probably do it more manually, but I'm going to figure that one out. It's going to make my life easier if I do. Okay. So, we've definitely got a joint where we can turn here. Which is going to be, yeah. Right, let's get the legs in place. So that should go pretty central. Okay, that's the center line, something like that. Okay. And then there's a knee, which really ought to go there. Cool. Yeah, I've just got to hope that works out, I think. Okay, how about the little footsies? move them down. That ought to do it. Okay. Right. So, one needs to go in the center of that. And then this needs to go pretty much there. Right, spine 2. I think maybe just 1. I don't know if it's going to be enough. Yeah, I think I've got to do that. Okay, we'll see how it goes. Okay. So this guy needs to go... Where does it need to go? We'll leave that one there, actually. We'll get this one, and we'll pop it in there. Same for this one. And we'll get the elbows in place. Pretty close. Okay, the wrist should go about here. Cool. And then, as for the base of the hand, we'll see. I'll have to come with that one in the top view, I think. There are tutorials to export UE4 characters to 3ds Max. At worst, export to desktop, then to 3ds Max. Yeah, that is what I would do. That is what I would do. Okay, I'll do that one there, and do that one there. Okay, now, if I remember correctly, that needs to go into the top of the head. We shall see. Right, that's pretty close. Okay, what are the hands doing? Right, how many fingers do I want? Just the middle finger, I think. And I need a thumb as well. I don't know if I'll actually move them, but I'm going to put it in there because I'm a badass. Can I get away with 2 bones in each finger? Let's keep it simple. Okay, we'll plop that in there. Select, you son of a bitch. That one there, and that one there. That might work. Hello? Where's his other hand gone? That's different. Where's his other... What? When did that happen? That's really not good. Okay, scale on X minus 1. So irritating. Okay. What are we looking like in the side view? Not terrible. Okay, the neck looks like it's fairly well positioned. Right, I want it to look like it is moving from there, so I want to pop that there. Let's see how it goes. Okay, arm position looks good. That looks pretty good. Yeah. They look like they want to go back a bit. I saw something in the chat. Is this character ready to export to UE4? And can you make a tutorial about the animation blueprint? I didn't understand it. Yes, so this guy is going to go to UE4. He is intended to be an Unreal Engine 4 character. That's the entire point of this. We will be doing animation blueprints. We will be doing blend spaces. So we'll do a... Is it a 1D or a 2D blend space? So 1D blend space will do. Yeah, well actually we'll set up an entire character actor. We'll do all the blueprint for it. Can doing joint setup for a character be called boning the character? Yeah, it should be called that really, shouldn't it? What are you doing today? I am boning my character. I'm boning it real nice. Yeah, I mean if it's not called that, it should be. So that's okay. Right, where do I want this to rotate from? Probably about there, actually. Does that need to be on the floor, do you think? I mean, probably does, doesn't it? Right, that's pretty close. Right, so this is where we find out if there are any problems that are going to need addressing for this guy. Let's save it. Save scene as bones. In fact, in honour of Niranjan, we're going to go with modelling boned. Yeah, boy. Okay. So that's... Yeah. That's something. Right, where's my human IK gone? So we've done that. He is set up. I don't need any toe bones. Hips translation. I don't think I'm going to put that in, am I? I don't know what it is. My human IK hips translation. This node is used as an independent repository translation of your... Okay, this node is used as an independent repository for the translation of your character's hips. If you define this node for your character and the human IK solver needs to offset the translation of your character's hips, result in stored back in the bone. I'm going to leave it. That sounds like I have to think, and I don't want to do that. So I won't. Right. Right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give this a go. We'll test it. And then I'll probably bring the stream to an end. So, yeah. Let's see how it goes. So, what I tend to do now is I click on Control Rig. No, let's finish doing show joints. Turn joints off. We're going to delete history on the character, edit, delete by type history. We're going to do modify freeze transformations. That's good. Then we're going to do show joints again. Then we're going to do something else. What are we going to do next? Let's parent it. Wish me luck. So I'm going to parent this. Oh, come on. To this. I'm going to parent this to this. And this to the same one. And then I'm going to parent this to the knee. And also this to the knee. Ah, I missed. And then this guy here needs to be parented to there. Right, so now I reckon that if I was to rotate the knee, hey, there we go. We're parenting it good. We are doing good things. Right, you be parented to, nope, there. You also be parented to there. You be parented to there, and you be parented to there as well. And then we'll do the little leg, foot even. Cool. What's next? Done the hips, right. So I think that you follow that one. God, I hope so. I also think that this one also follows that. Yeah, let's say that it does. We'll do the arms next. So you need to follow the shoulder. You need to follow the shoulder. You need to follow the elbow. You need to follow the elbow. You need to follow the wrist. And these, I'm not ever so sure about. Oh, good question. Oh, crap bags. Yeah, I haven't rigged it so that that'll work for skinning there. Nor am I going to. So, we're going to do that. Is rigged to there. And I'm going to put the pivot for this one there. That's a good idea, that, Shane. Good idea, mate. And then that's going to parent to there. Quality. What website? Give me a shot out. I don't know what you're saying, dude. What are you talking about? What even are you on about, you maniac? Okay, parent. 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 This is going well so far. I ain't broke anything yet. Parent. Right. So this, yeah. Okay. I'll at least get it right on this side. That's probably going to want to. I mean, that's not right, is it? That's clearly not right, but that might be something that I update next time. Okay, you're going to go with that one. You're going to go with that one. He wants you to say his name. Hey, cool meme, I'm shouting you out. Is that how we do shout outs? Do I get a super chat now? Is that how it works? Cute hand. I'm glad you think so. Right, the head. I reckon this parents to this. Everything should now... Oh, hello, I forgot the neck. Right, I think that one needs to go with this bone. He said hopefully. Nope, I knew that didn't work. That's got it. Sort of. Yeah, maybe. Okay. So that's all good. File, save scene as. Right, wish me luck. This is where it's either going to go well or tits up. Place your bets now. So we're going to go to control rig. Sometimes it'll all go inside its own head when you do this. That's a good sign. Nothing's broken. We'll grab the hips controller. That looks okay. Yeah, nothing's breaking. Cool. What about the hand? Yeah, that looks pretty cool. That's working. Now then, the neck. That's a good question. Oh. Look at him go. He's having the best time. No, that's not that. Okay, so there's an issue where his head will just go inside his own body, so we've got to be wary of that one. But that looks like it's working, doesn't it? Hey there. Oh, what a happy little guy he is. What's that plugin you are using? Congratulations, you received 100 messages today. Oh, wow. It looks like it should be fine. I hope so. The chat is blocking off the right side of the screen. You're right. I do need to think about where I'm going to put the chat. What about... let's have a look. We could do that. Is that any better? What do you reckon? Cute dance. It is a cute dance. But then I do want to crop the bottom off of this. How do we crop? Who's good at OBS? Edit transform. Is there a transform? Crop. Oh, crop bottom. Wow, that takes forever. Okay, so we can do that. So now you can see everything, I guess. But, I don't know, you tell me if that works for you or not. I don't know what I'm going to put in this black space down here. Maybe that can be for all the donations and the super chats that are going to come flooding in. Right. Let's do... That's a good point. Do any of you do Twitch? I'm currently streaming on Twitch. No one's watching there, because obviously I don't have a Twitch following. I think it currently says I have one viewer, which I'm pretty sure is me. Do you have to set Twitch up? You know, like I've seen people twitching before, if that's the right word, and then they get those little things that come up that'll say, oh, Dave's just donated or whatever it is. How does all that work? Is it easy? Is it difficult? Because I don't know. I've never done it. Works better. Uxif, if you say it's better, then I will believe you, because you've got no reason to lie. You stand to gain nothing. Right, so, does the foot work? So I think this rig's going to work. Yeah, that looks okay, doesn't it? You can see that that's, yeah. And I'm fairly sure that I can also rotate the foot up and down. Yeah, that'll work well enough. What happens if we put the leg out there? You know what? I think that works. That's okay. That's a third party thing. Okay. I can't be doing with that right now. It's taken a lot. Oh no, I didn't smooth the antenna. Idiot. So let's see, could we make him sit down? So we're going to bring him back here. we would bring his arms in. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, now then, bring that forward. Yes, boy. And then there should be an elbow controller, which needs to come out. Oh, God, yes. We'll bring the arm back in. Can I get it to rest on his leg? What do you reckon? It's feeling like a no. It's kind of doing whatever it wants. Oh, I know what we'll do. We'll put his wrist on his leg. Yeah, and then we'll just rotate his arm in a little bit. Oh, yes. Stream elements. Maybe. To be honest, I don't know if I'm going to do much streaming, but it has come to my attention that I'm not putting much content out. Mostly just because I'm stuck for time. It's really difficult to find time to do this kind of stuff. But I thought if I'm going to be preparing these tutorials anyway, I could just always stream it, couldn't I? And we'll see how well that goes. So I think this is going to be successful anyway. This rig seems to be not breaking, which is a good sign. Where's my controller gone? So as long as we can have the rig not break, I think there's a tutorial in this. I'll just put that there for now. Turn off the joints, that would make it easier to see. What about his head? Make him look down a little bit. Yeah. I think, ladies and gentlemen, we have got something here. Cool. So is that is the stream elements thing, is that Twitch specific, or is it for like lots of different things? What am I trying to say? Is it Twitch specific? Yeah, or does it work on different platforms? Yeah, how's his neck holding up? That does look connected. That's not falling off, is it? That is quality. Right, so I reckon if I want him to lean back, we're just going to push that. Oh, no. Right, okay. Where's the old hips? Is it that one? I think it might be. No, that's the same one. Okay. How do I rotate his bum? Where's that control? I think I found my problem. I knew there was going to be one. Let's get him standing up again. Oh, man. I needed another spine, didn't I? I needed one in here. Schnitzel. I need to make a note of that because I'll forget. Streamlabs is for Twitch, YouTube, Facebook. Cool. It's OBS specific. Cool. I am a fan of OBS. I do really like it. I don't use the Streamlabs one. It's just vanilla, I think. What is that thing on the right-hand side? It is... So I'm currently streaming to YouTube and Twitch simultaneously using a service called Restream. And it's... I can't even really remember. But it's one of their things, so you can add it as a HTML thing. I don't even think it's a plugin that I'm aware of. It's just a HTML what's it that you add, and I've just resized it and put it in place, and it's just working. It's pretty cool, isn't it? I'm a fan of it. So yeah, you'll have to look into it if you're streaming to multiple platforms. If you're not, I don't know. Is it some magical Maya tool that... Oh, the thing on the right-hand side of Maya. I get ya. This is Human IK. So it is just a quick rigging tool that lives in Maya, and it is really fast. You don't have to put in the joints one at a time, and it's really quite forgiving. So it'll put you a skeleton. It will also put you a control rig in. You can see we've got these, and it translates really well over to UE4 as well. So I'm definitely going to be using that for the tutorial. That's the plan anyway. Yeah, I was looking at the wrong right hand side of the screen, Maya skill. I'll try and get a grip next time. Right, so yeah, I can't rotate this. There's no bone in there, is there? I've got this. I don't think this is going to do it. Oh no, here you go. I've got a controller there. Oh, it's fine. That'll work. Cool. So if I now wanted to push him back here to get him to sit, and I wanted to rotate, yeah, there we go. Oh my god, it works. Yep, so I could have him just, that could be like chilling in a chair, couldn't it? Like, yeah, chilling like it's Sunday. Oh, I'm ready for my close-up. Good times. Yo. Okay, so I'm pretty much done for today. That's all I needed to know. So I think I'm pretty good now for the first 2 chapters of the tutorial series. So that's probably what's going to come next. So I don't know how many chapters there'll be in the modelling section. I'll probably do a video per part. So I think when I made this one, I started with the torso, and then I did this. So it'll be probably torso, arm, head, leg will be a video. Torso, arm, head, leg. 4 videos in the modelling. Then I might do one more for like texturing and stuff. So 5 videos to get us started. And then it looks like the rigging is going to be maybe another 2 videos. And we'll see. Yeah. So that's about it. If anybody's got any questions before I end the stream, throw them in there. Thanks, Elez. No, I'm not using Blender because I don't know how to use Blender. This is Maya. I should know that. I've been using it for long enough. This is Maya, and we are going to create a character. But I'm just about finished, so I've been streaming now for... How long have I been going for? 1 hour and 43 minutes. Well done, Shane. Yep. But I would like to say thank you to everyone for joining me. I don't know if anybody has been around since I first logged on, but there have been quite a few people log on for this. I've still got 39 of you. Woohoo! So yeah, thanks for joining. I'm going to aim to do one of these development ones each week now. All will be between 1 and 2 hours long. So hopefully you'll join me next week. So it's going to be next Monday or next Tuesday. It'll be around the same time. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I will see you next time. Oh, hang on. What app am I using? Maya. Blender is not like other girls, but it's essentially the same. Yeah, Blender is basically the same. You're correct. Right. Okay, bye, guys. Thanks for joining. I'll see you next week, and I'll try and get some videos out as quickly as I can. Okay, bye.